All right, you want to get into these rankings, baby?
Sure. So you want to do our favorite projects of this year?
Of 2026.
Okay, hit it.
All right, so here are my top 10 favorite projects, movies, and TV shows that have come out this year in 2026 so far. And number 10, a bit of a hot take. I've got Project Hail Mary. I like Project Hail Mary a lot. I really enjoyed watching it in the theater. But unlike the internet and the rest of the world, I just don't think it's this perfect masterpiece that some people seem to be referring to. I have clear problems with it. The pacing, the nonlinear storytelling really doesn't work for me. So I've got Project Hail Mary at 10. I've got 9. I've got the latest Pixar movie. I've got Hoppers. I really enjoyed Hoppers. Hoppers hit me emotionally, maybe not as hard as I would have liked, but it still hit me emotionally. And I found it absolutely hilarious and a joy to watch. And number 8, I've got our first TV show on the list. I've got The Boys Season 5. I really enjoyed The Boys Season 5 at the start. The middle really started to lose me, and then it kind of brought me back with that final episode, kind of the final 15 minutes of the 7th episode, and then the 8th episode throughout it. I was kind of lower on it coming out of watching the finale, but the more I think about it, the more I like it, the more I like how they wrapped everything up. Yeah, it was a bit predictable. Yeah, there were conveniences. Yeah, things wrapped up a little bit quicker than I would have liked, but little things. Like, I didn't remember this, but in season 4, Butcher asks MM to adopt Ryan. And I didn't remember that because season 4 is so dog shit. But that happens. So little things like that being paid off as well really helps my enjoyment of The Boys Season 5. I really think they stuck the landing. Number 7, I have Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. I am very, something I'm very proud of is how publicly anti-AI I am on this podcast every chance I get to be. And Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die is perfectly anti-AI. It is hilarious. It is awesome. And it's Gore Verbinski, right? We all love the Pirates movies. So if you like the Pirates movies, you'll probably like Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Sam Rockwell as the lead is great. It's hilarious. It's fun. It's enjoyable. I loved it. It's my 3rd favorite movie of the year. At number 6, I've got Send Help. Send Help was my favorite movie of the year since the moment I saw it. It was the first movie I saw this year. I think Send Help is great. It's just Sam Raimi in all of his horror, fun goodness. Really enjoyed it. Rachel McAdams gives a hell of a performance. Dylan O'Brien is such an awful person. I loved to watch him. I loved hating him. It's fun. It's funny. It's great. I loved Send Help. And then number 5, I've got my favorite movie of the year. We've got The Mandalorian and Grogu. It's not better than Send Help. It's probably not even better than Project Hail Mary, which I have in 10th place. But it's a Star Wars movie I get to watch in theaters. I've seen it 3 times already. I'll probably see it a 4th. That middle, after the mansion fight sequence... No, once we get to Shikari, everything until the Grogu resuscitation sequence is my favorite sequence in anything this year. It's just, I love it so much that I couldn't put Mando and Grogu any lower than 5. Number 4, I've got Daredevil Born Again Season 2. There are some lower lows. I don't love how that season wrapped up. I didn't love the finale. And I didn't love kind of getting to the finale either. I thought the penultimate episode was also a little bit disappointing with Daniel and the resolution there. But some of the highs of Daredevil Born Again Season 2 are, like Mando and Grogu, the highest highs of this year. The diner scene with Bullseye, the entire flashback episode with the flashbacks with Buck and Wesley and all the stuff with Foggy. Just exceptional stuff. So that coupled with some, like the one shot that happens at the Kingpin Island, that's really exciting with the swordsman, the suit, more Charlie Cox Daredevil performance, more Vincent D'Onofrio Kingpin performance. That's at 4. Number 3, I've got Invincible Season 4. Did give this a 7 out of 10, but like Daredevil, like Mando, really high highs. Invincible Season 4 might have the lowest lows of anything in the top 5. The lows of Invincible Season 4, I think, are bad. I said to Robert Kirkman, to his face, that the Hell episode's the worst episode in the entire show, and I'll continue to say that. But the highs of Invincible Season 4, I mean, there were episodes 5, 6, 7, where some of the stuff going on, it's the best shit in the entire show. So I can't. Invincible might be my favorite TV show of all time, so I can't put the season any lower. 2, I've got One Piece season 2. Fucking sue me. I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It is
Tell
so
them how
good.
it is, Alex. Tell them how it is.
It's so good.
It's so good.
We were talking about this off camera the other day. That cast, the writing, they are the most endearing group of characters I have seen in a project in my life, maybe. Specifically the live action. I don't think the anime is as endearing as the live action.
There's no reason it should be as good as it is. Like it should be something that we could just easily write off.
Yep.
But we can't.
No.
And it's hard to explain exactly why, but it's great.
No, and you get awesome moments like Makenyu as Zoro taking out the 100 guy. That sequence, incredible. But the running line thing they have all season in season 2 with Vivi and Nami, where Nami is constantly like, you'll see it with Luffy, and Luffy is constantly being the best guy in fiction, and Vivi is constantly like floored by his kindness, and Nami is constantly like, yup, there it is. It's so endearing and awesome and fun, and the show is funny, and it's sad with Chopper, and it's so good. It's so good. And the costumes and the sets, and it looks so good. It's the fucking best. I love it so much.
Yeah.
It's so good. But at number 1, no surprise to anybody, I'm a Star Wars glazer. When it's good, it's Maul Shadow Lord.
Yeah.
Maul Shadow Lord, my favorite project of 2026. It's awesome. The animation is awesome. It's fun. It's exciting. It can be funny with Vario.
He was so needed and perfect.
Oh, absolutely. Spybot was funny at points. It's really enjoyable. I enjoyed probably every second of it. I was shocked at how much I enjoyed it. I continue to be shocked at how much they pulled it off. You know what I'm saying? Maul, like One Piece, totally could have been something we write off. I mean, Bad Batch, every season of Bad Batch except the 3rd season is littered with some of the worst filler you've ever seen. And yeah, you'll get a Clone Wars episode where Commander Cody decides to defect from the Empire because he doesn't agree with things, and you've got a crosshairs going through the worst shit you've ever seen, and you're like, holy shit, this is peak, this is Mandalore level. And then the next episode is capturing a Rancor for Jabba the Hutt, and it's like, oh, we're 5 again. Maul doesn't have any of that. Maul is very adult. It's really awesome, and I enjoyed every second of it. So there's my top 10 favorite projects of 2026 so far. What do you think of my list?
I thought that was a solid list.
Thank you.
Not much that I think I disagreed with. I think people are a little bit higher on Send Help. When I watched it, I really, really liked it, but I have found stuff that I liked a little bit better.
Sure.
I really enjoy looking back at my lists and seeing what I did in the moment versus what has stuck with me and how I would change it a little bit. Like, Weapons wasn't in my top 10 list.
Whoa.
It was at 11.
Yeah.
And there were things that above it that have not stuck with me as much. I was like, oh, I'd move Weapons up like 4 spots now.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's interesting. But Send Help is really, really great. I think it's still in my top 5 or top 10, but it's...
That was my experience doing this 2023 to now list. Because I was like, oh, Guardians 3 is for sure in my top 10 favorite projects since the podcast has existed. And then I look back and I have it like 8th of that year.
Yeah, it's weird.
I was like, oh my gosh, I had Barbie and Oppenheimer and this ahead of it and this ahead of it. And I'm like, I don't know if I've thought about those projects nearly as much as I thought about Guardians 3.
Time does affect things. It's very interesting. All right. Here is my top 10 projects list of 2026. So this is TV shows, movies. So far, yeah, halfway through. At number 10, I have Hokum. I think it's a really good horror movie. It's nothing... It's not going to be my favorite horror movies of all time, but it did just scare me a lot.
Yeah.
It scared me a lot. And I remember watching it, and I really enjoyed the feeling of being in the theater and I was like this a lot. So it was an experience. So I want to give Hokum its props. Next is another horror movie. I'm going to put Obsession at 9.
Sure.
Obsession's really great. I don't find it quite as scary as Hokum, but there are some things that are a little bit more entertaining throughout, and the acting...
what a performance.
What a performance. I mean, that carries it a little bit. So at number 8, I have The Boys season 5. Started out strong. Think it was a little lull in the middle. I really liked the finale. I think they stuck it. You know, watching Butcher finally kill Homelander, Anthony Starr's performance, the way they wrapped up Huey and Annie, Starlight, all that. Really enjoyed it. Loved it. Here's my out of left field that sue me, In the Gray. You even know what I'm talking about?
Yes, Jake Gyllenhaal
And Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill and Isaac
Isaac
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez. She is breathtakingly gorgeous, by the way. No shocker there that I'm saying that. She is unbelievable. Obviously, and Jake Gyllenhaal.
So your type.
Dude, sue me. So watching her do anything was great. You know, whether she was acting or just sitting there, I don't give an F. Put her on the screen.
Yeah.
But Jake Gyllenhaal is one of my favorite actors ever, so I really enjoyed him. And the whole premise of you haven't seen it or know what it's about. The whole premise of the movie is basically Isaac Gonzalez she comes into she's like a fixer. So like this one company lent money to this billionaire criminal, and he's supposed to pay it back. So he owes the company $1 billion, and then the company hires Isaac Gonzalez to make him pay. And so she's dismantling his organization through illegal means and legal means, and she's like the mastermind. And then Henry and Jake, their characters are like, they do all the gun, action stuff, and they have to keep her safe. They literally call her mom. They're like, we got to get mom out of here. So like they're on an island and they have like escape routes, and there's this one scene where they go into a bar and Isaac Gonzalez is just doing her thing, drinking tea. She's like, is there a problem? And all these people are coming in and they're taking them out. It's just so much fun. So I really liked it in the great. And it's also one of those movie nights that I did with Josh. My friend Josh and I have these movie nights where we go. Our favorite one we've seen like 11, and our favorite one is Gray Man, right? So our top two are Gray Man and In the Gray. So seeing it with him was a lot of fun. Okay, number 6, I have Mall. Great show.
Shit!
I know.
That is low.
I know. I knew you were going to say that.
Wow.
I like, there's just Invincible and Daredevil, and I like those a little bit more. They just mean a little bit more to me. But animation was great. I don't think you mentioned how great the animation was.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks great, and then Darth Vader showing up, and I loved all the characters. Docky, Devin.
Yep.
What's the police officer?
Lawson.
His son Riley. Like they're all. I loved it. At number 5, I have Invincible.
Yep.
Like you said, the last 4 episodes, I mean, with, Thrag and Viltrum and the backstory for Viltrum in episode 2 and Mark, great. Conquest ripping his guts out, insane. Loved all that. At number 4, I have Project Hail Mary. It's currently my favorite movie of the year. It's one of those that with time has grown on me a little bit more. I still think it's maybe slightly overrated, people acting like it's the best sci-fi movie of all time. I think it's a little bit much, but Ryan Gosling, and every time I see a clip of Rocky, I love it. It's hilarious. He's adorable.
Amazing.
And put him with Ryan Gosling, it's gonna be my favorite movie of the year. Well, probably, Spider-Man will probably be my favorite movie of the year. But as of right now, halfway through. At number 3, I have Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3.
You love JJK Season 3.
I love JJK Season 3. And again, I'm not sure. I'm not in the anime community as much. We don't talk about it as much, so I don't know if it's a hot take to say that's my favorite season of JJK. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but that is the one that I enjoyed the most. The Yuta stuff, the fight with him at the end. And it is crazy that this is my favorite season when my favorite character of the show is not in this season. Gojo is nowhere to be seen, but I still really, really, really liked it. Other than the confusing stuff. The Maki episode was great. The show is just very confusing. The Culling game rules, reversed curse technique, everyone's different powers. It's a lot. At number 2, I have One Piece. Sue me. One Piece live action Netflix. It just blew me away with both of their seasons, and season 2 was just as good or better than the first. The Chopper episode had me the most emotional that any project has this year, I believe. The Luffy stuff, like you said, was really, really strong. There was some slow. I didn't care about the giant stuff as much and whatever, but the Zoro fight, you just love all the characters. They're so endearing. Endearing is a great word for that show. And then number 1, I have Daredevil Born Again, season 2. I came out not as high on the first 2 episodes, and everyone was freaking the F out that I didn't like those. I liked them. I just didn't think they were crazy. And then from 3 on, it's just, starting with the one shot at the end of episode 3, and then the blowing up of the sinking of the ship and all that, and killing all those people, to the end where Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin is killing people in the hallway and cracking people's backs, snapping their backs. He's not cracking people. It's a different kind of show, but it's a lot of fun. So, and I love Daredevil. I love his character so much. That's my list.
I love it.
What do you think about my list?
I think it's,
other than Maul being at 6, you like it?
I disagree with a couple things. You've got Project Hail Mary way higher than me. But yeah, it's great. I forgot about JJK, but I'm glad you included it on there because absolutely, when that came out, you were raving.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I do disagree with you. I kind of love the giant stuff in One Piece season 2. I find them
It's still good.
so likable. Like,
Yeah, that they're fighting every day for years.
the conversation that I can't remember if it was Brogy or the other one, but the one that's friends with Usopp, that conversation that they have is so awesome. I love so much where he's like, no, like fear is really important.
No, you're cooking.
That's
maybe
so
I'm wrong.
good.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I think it just went on a little bit too long, and I was kind of just as or more interested in some of the other stuff. Like we're talking about it was just like, oh, we stabbed him through. Like one of them got poisoned and blew up from the inside, and then got stabbed. But also, guess what? They're still alive.
Yeah.
And also, this one got covered in wax completely and is basically dead. But oh wait, he's still alive. Maybe there's just some back and forth. I think it went on a little bit too long. But no, you're right. There is some good stuff in there. So maybe I'm being too
You're just more concerned with the Baroque works
Yeah.
plot.
We're all getting turned into wax over here.